Yo, what's up guys? Today we've got a bit of a different video. I know you guys are used to seeing me trolling, pranking, doing IRL, live streaming. But you guys also know that I'm a tinkerer, right? I deal with electronics, everything, okay? Games, consoles, all of that. So today, I procured an iPhone X, right? I got this iPhone X for £25, okay? I've checked it, I've done all the checks. All the ports are working, vibrations working if you listen. And it's clean, it's unlocked to any network, and I think it's 64 gigabytes, I think. Now, I've got a bit of an issue with this one. This one's got a, well, as you can see, it's banged up. The back is smashed, the front is wrecked, and the housing is literally completely, like, you can physically move this. It's so bad. So today, what I'm planning to do is refurbish it, make it brand spanking new. So first things first, we're going to need some tools. We've got the housing. This housing is brand new. Not one mark on it, absolutely brand new. This cost me, I think this cost me about £40. It's cost me £40 for a brand new housing. It comes with the shell and the glass on the back. And the little camera thing there too. I think they chucked in a screen protector too, but I'll have to look for that. Anyway, so that's that. And the screen, this screen cost me £100. So 100 plus 40, 140. Plus 25 for the iPhone X. This was literally the cheapest part. The iPhone X was literally the cheapest part. So, what's that? 40 plus 25, 65, oh 75, oh my god, my math is disgusting. And 100, so £175, the £175 iPhone X. So let's go. So like I said, we're gonna need some tools. First of all, we're gonna tear it down, and we're gonna take this housing and place every single component from inside here into this new housing. Then from there, it's pretty simple. We get the motherboard in there, clip the screen on, screws up, close it, seal it up, brand flipping new. Brand flipping new. So we're gonna need some tools. What we need first of all is a, what is this? This is like the pentalobe. Well, not pentalobe, it's like the little screw thing for the bottom, for the two screws. A Phillips head screwdriver, and I don't even know what the name is for this screwdriver, but it's got like the 3 pins. It's like a Phillips head, but minus one. So it's got the 3 pins, so we've got that. So 3 screwdrivers, tweezers for anything we need to pick up if we dropped it, and a little poker. I don't know what that's for though. And also we've got a little pry tool and a little pick. Oh, also I got with this housing, because all the buttons are like, you have to physically fit these yourself because they're all brand new too. So it comes with a little packet, and it includes the power button, the volume rockers, the silent wake clicker, and I think that's it. Oh, and the SIM tray. So yeah, and that too. And finally, a little SIM pin and a little spudger thing, little pulley thing. Right, so let's get started. First of all, we're going to need to remove the 2 pentalobe screwdrivers from the bottom. Let's do this really carefully. That's 1. That's 2. See, I'm used to not having a camera on me when I do this, right? And I'm just usually so fast. Like I could probably repair a full iPhone 6 in about 10 minutes flat. But I don't know, I feel like there's some kind of pressure on me now that there's a camera on me, but I'm going to try and do it as quickly as possible and as informatively as possible. And also, subscribe if you're new here. I'm going to just place them neatly here. Hopefully you guys can see this. So there's the 2 pentalobe screws, and we'll work from there. So we know that's the bottom, and the screws at the top are our top one. Right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a little hack. I'm going to get some sellotape here, because there's so many cracks on this screen that it's not going to, it can't like make an airtight bond with it and kind of pull it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a little 200 IQ move. And stick this here. Hopefully this works. Hopefully this works. Right, this is a smaller one. And then we're gonna, just need one more. Come on, baby.
I can't show all of your contacts.
Okay, Siri, ain't nobody asked you to do that.
I'm having trouble hearing you.
Siri, what's the time in Uganda?
In Kampala, Uganda, it's 22:07.
Oh shit, what we know is working, boys. What? Okay, Siri, you tripping, B. Okay, there we go, right. We've got it, we got it. Right, from here, once we've got this is a breeze. When you're fixing these iPhones, make sure you be very careful as you go around these edges because there's there's wiring and you don't want to, you do not want to hit that wiring. I mean, in our case, it's fine because the screen's mashed, but generally, like if you're just repairing an iPhone, you do not want to do that. So try and stay as far from the inside as you can. And with these X's, if I'm correct, they come up. They come open like a book. So just open it that way. I could have just said like that. Right. So you go round. £25 iPhone 10. Can it happen, boys? Right, you open it like a little Christmas storybook. Boom, inside looks brand spanking new. Now I must note, this is the actual first time I've ever torn down like an iPhone 10 completely. I've changed the screen before, plenty of times, but this is the first time I've ever torn one down in its entirety, like every single component up to the wireless charging mat, man. So this is going to be interesting. Like it's easy in theory, but in practice it's probably a lot harder. So let's get it cracking. So first of all, we take off this little, I don't know what this thing is called, like a little shield for the cables. You take them off, I'll put them in little order like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, easy, I know where they go. And then I'm going to put this directly next to these screws so I know exactly which ones they go for. So the first component you want to remove is the battery component, which is this one. Very gentle, you have to be very gentle. That's the battery out, so now we don't have to worry about anything tripping. Second thing is the screen. So we've got more maneuverability for the housing. So there's this one, and this one, obviously. There we go. Right, and that's the screen off. This is trash. All we need from this is the speaker component. We're gonna do that after. This is gonna be hard, I can just tell. The amount of screws in this, I don't even know where to start, but forget it. We'll just go with the flow. I usually like doing it with my nails, man, but I can't do it, it's so irritating. Flick off all the connectors, that's the first thing we'll start with. Boom, that's all the connectors done. Next, we're gonna remove the motherboard, this main board here. It's like a pancake shape. It's got two boards soldered on top of each other, so you have to be really careful with it because I've heard of a lot of issues with like these little connectors around the edges disconnected from each other because it's hard to say, like it's like a lasagna, right? It's like a two-layered lasagna, right? You've got the meat at the bottom, you've got the sauce at the top, right? So the meat at the bottom is a motherboard, the sauce at the top is a motherboard, and then it's all soldered together around the edges. That's the best analogy that I can give. But yeah, sometimes like when it bends with daily use, like these connectors become loose and just messes up the whole thing. But we're not gonna have that problem, but that's just something to note. Right, so now these screws here they all look like Phillips actually. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That cannot be held together by 4 screws, that's crazy. Right, yeah, just 4 screws. Okay, cool, I'm not complaining, man, I'm not complaining. Right, I've missed this here, actually, I'm going to disconnect this. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to do the same thing I did with the first layer, which is lay them all out how they go next to whatever components they need, so it's easy for me to put back. We're going to remove these screws here. Goes here. You do not want to put these screws back in the wrong order because you can get screw hole damage and that will brick your complete phone, and you do not want to do that. That is not cool. Are there any other screws in here? I don't think there are. One thing to remember, I've made this mistake plenty of times and broken motherboards, and it's just not cool. Like when you've done everything so perfectly, you take things so slow, and it's just the worst. Take the SIM tray out. Otherwise you lift that motherboard up and you brick, oh my, don't even get me started. Right, so I'm gonna put this right here between that bottom screw and that middle screw, because that's the way it goes. So on that note, let's try and pro this up.
The new sound of the 80s. Suddenly you hear it everywhere. It's all beat and all talk. It tells you a story and makes you want to dance. Steve Fox examines an
I've got it free. Do not do it the way I did it, okay? I got it out, I took it out, I left the connector in, right? The connector's hidden under the Face ID component. What you want to do first, or what I did, was lift this up slightly. You can get under the back, you can put your little tool in, flick it up and it comes straight up. I'm going to put this motherboard next to these screws, so we know this is this layer. Now all we have to do is remove the lower part, batteries, camera, Face ID, and these little side components. Easier said than done, I know, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna have to do the battery first. I do not want to do this, I'm so scared. I do not want to do it. Forget it, all right, let's just do it. Right, come on. I'm just so scared of pulling it and then just like popping it underneath. If I do that, then it's a wrap. It's literally a wrap. Oh, I hate doing this. Oh, this sucks. Come on, we're moving. Come on. Come on, you cheeky bugger. Oh, that's the noise I want to hear. That's the noise that I want to hear. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Come on. No, no, don't stop the noise. Oh, is that it? I think that's it. Okay, cool. All right, we'll just chuck it over there. Oh my God, this is so intense. All right, next one. All right, next one. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, ooh. Oh, oh. Come on, baby. I'm gonna take it slow. I'm gonna take it slow. I'm not rushing nothing. I am not rushing a thing. I'm gonna spin it around. Okay, I hear it clicking. I hear it popping. Yeah, that's what I want to hear. Yes. Please stay. Yes. Oh no. Don't pop, do not pop out. Ooh! This is taking longer than it should, I know that for a fact, but like I said, I'm taking it slow and I am not rushing a thing, man. I just do not want to rush this and then regret it. Right, I've caught it. I've caught it. Come on. No, sir. Nice. Battery. Get the hell out of my sight. This thing was so hard. Right, so this is starting to resemble that now. This is starting to resemble that, and that is a good sign. That is such a good sign. What is not a good sign is the fact that that is soldered. What the hell? Please tell me there's a connector here for this. What the fuck? Okay, we'll figure it out, we'll figure it out, we'll figure it out. Okay, right. Okay, so next we'll deal with the charging port. Now I know there's quite a few screws here, and you need, right, so you need the Phillips screw driver, and you need the three Phillips. Right, so let's do the same thing again. Right, so we've taken this out. Now what we've got to do is take the rest of this stuff out on the charging port. They've made this thing so complex. There's another ribbon cable here, so let's peel this ribbon cable real quick. Pop that off. Boom. Oh. Bang. Right, that's the Taptic engine. We'll put that right there so we know exactly where it goes. We ain't getting played today, man. We ain't getting played today. Okay, right, there's another standoff screw. That's the name of it. The screwdriver that has, the screw that has screws screwed into it is called a standoff screw. That's the name of it. Right, so let's jerry rig it. We'll just dig into it and then twist. See, it comes straight out. Boom. Right, so this one is to the right. It's hard to keep track though when you get on these lower levels, man. And there's two screws here at the bottom of the USB connector. 1, 2. Right, and I think that is literally it. So now, we've just got to pry this up. I'm going to do this with finesse right now. I'm going to do it with my little my little spudger. Get under it as best as I can. And just like scoop all that adhesive off. Do it. So just take your time. There's absolutely no rush. Absolutely no rush whatsoever. You rush it, you mess it up. Pull that. I love how Apple have like smartly placed like sticky sections, like this bit here was stuck right underneath the wireless plate, so you can never get it back perfect because it will pull up the very delicate little material they've got here. Boom. That's that. Nice. Okay, so that's everything done for this section here. Now you think we're nearly done, right? You think just take this out, take that out, take the wireless out. No, that's not it. We've got to take the sides out too and replace those over there, which sucks. But we'll do it. I've still got to figure out how to get those cameras out too, and ugh. I think what we're going to do next is the going to do the wireless adapter. Now, do you know what? I'm going to start transferring stuff over. I'm going to transfer this little section here over to there, and I'm going to transfer this section here over. So this. Okay, so what I've done is I put the bottom thing back, the charging port back, the wireless mat back, and the camera backs It's like took me 10 minutes. Simple. Now all I've got to do is put the motherboard back in, screw it all back up, chuck the screen on, put the battery in. Done. So let's get it cracking, man. Let's get this cracking real quick. Good, cool, done. SIM card tray, let's test this out. Nice, click, perfect, smooth, lovely, I love it. Okay, last but not least, the screen. Last but not least, the screen. Okay. Right, let's test this bad boy out. What's the bets, boys? What is the bets? We got it? We not? Holy crap. Oh my god. Oh my god. Beautiful. Oh, it looks so good. Come on. Don't have any problems. I am begging you, please. I did this with absolute precision, so. Oh, yes. What? Don't piss me off. No touch, are you kidding me? What the hell? No fucking way. Oh my god. What the actual fuck? Set up Face ID.
It doesn't look like you have that app.
The new sound of the 80s. Suddenly you hear it everywhere. It's all beat and all talk. It tells you a story and makes you want to dance. Steve Fox examines an overnight phenomenon, rapping to the beat.
Right. I'm gonna open this up again. I think I jinxed it, boys. I think I jinxed it. Open it up again. Disconnect the battery real quick. I'm gonna reconnect the touchscreen. Connectors. This one. And this one. And hope for the best. Right, let's go again. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so fucking sad. I'm gonna be so sad if this does not work. again. Oh my god. Come on, let's see. Fingers crossed, everybody, come on. Everyone get their fingers crossed for this. Come on. Right. Here we go. Oh my god! Yes! Are you fucking kidding me? Continue. No, please, don't piss me off. Okay, let me just, wait. Let me just test this out. Oh my god. 3D motherfucking arch. Wait. Wait. Okay, let me test one of these, right? I see all the technical YouTubers do this shit, right? I see all the points of touch. Oh my damn. Oh, shh. Hard. Let's put that back right there, wait. Okay, let's check the specs on this dirty iPhone 10. Right, settings. Wait, oh no, do you know what? I'm gonna hide it out. Hide it in the editing. Right, about iPhone 10, 64 gigabyte, 64 gigabit, 64 gigabytes. It's iPhone 10. Right, let's test out the other functions. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I might have to fix that, but I am not complaining. Oh no, the screen's not even on. What? Okay, wait, I feel the haptic feedback. Right. What else can I test? Okay, we've got the Wi-Fi, we've got the Bluetooth, mobile network. Nice. Volume. Let's test out the voice. Make sure the mic's working. Hello, it's me. I'm just calling you from my iPhone 10. Yeah, the unlocked 64 gigabyte one that cost me £25. Okay, bye. See you later. Okay, let's see if that works. Hello, it's me. I'm just calling you from my iPhone 10. Yeah, the unlocked 64 gigabyte one that cost me £25. Okay, bye. See you later. Okay, I think everything works. Right, there's one more thing I've got to try. Right, there's one more thing I've got to try, and then I'm going to put this back, screw it in, and I am done. Right, I'm going to put my SIM card, which is on 3 network, and if for anybody that's not in the UK, 3 basically, if you're on 3, basically means your phone's unlocked, so yeah. Right, so let's try this out, okay? Right, I'll pick you up. Oh, I'm going to pick you up so gentle, don't worry. I'll look after you. Okay. Take the SIM out. Oh shoot, I forgot to put the SIM pin thing in, see? Oh, naughty Marley. Right, so I'm gonna skip back and you're gonna see if the SIM fits in. Right, so I got the SIM pin out. Now let's test this bad boy out. Holding it so damn gentle. Oh my god. Holding it so damn gentle. Okay. SIM pin. Slide this in there. Boom. Okay, let's see. Ooh, what's new on iOS 12, eh? Well, I'm sure I'm soon gonna find out. Right, let's see. SIM. Network. I can see a bar. 3 network. Perfect. What more could I ask for? Let's see what the battery life is on this thing. Smooth, it's bright. Battery health, 92%. That's banging, I don't need to do anything else. Right, so let's get this thing closed up, man. Let's get this thing put back and closed up. Cases. Which one should we put on it? Do you know what? A case. We'll be on 3, baby. So, I'm gonna be giving away this iPhone 10, this sexy, brand spanking new iPhone 10. I'm gonna be giving it away, right? All you need to do to join this competition is go to my YouTube channel, hit subscribe, like the video, share the video to as many places as you can, and then leave a comment telling me that you've done it. Say, I've commented, subbed and shared, and I'll enter you into the competition. The winner will be revealed once we hit 5k subscribers, so make sure you keep your eye out and keep coming back for those good quality content videos. And yo, we're going to be continuing the live streams soon too, guys, so make sure you check out for that. And if you like this video, I'll make sure to do some more. Yo, that's it. Peace out. MX in the chat. Subscribe.